Thank God it's a Friday! Ito po ang September 10 edition ng The Stock Market today. 106 days na lang. Pasko na. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chadoro, isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007, and I do this report daily na sinimulan ko po August of last year. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Dalawa po ang ating financial news. ALLHC at ang Philippines Richest per Forbes magazine. At meron po tayong special report sa tennis on the ladies single. Kasama po ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, ika-10 ng Setyembre 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay po, unahin po natin ang ating special report on tennis from the Philippine star. Fernandez ousts error-prone Sabalenka to reach US Open Finals. Si Fernandez po ay Filipino-Canadian po. Ang kanyang ina ay Pilipina, ang kanyang ama ay Ecuadorian. Leylah Fernandez is one win away from a fairy tale ending to her Cinderella run at the 2021 US Open. The 19-year-old representing Canada but with Filipino and Ecuadorian roots bested world number 2 Aryna Sabalenka in a heart-stopping semi-final 7-6, 4-6, and 6-4 on Thursday or Friday Manila time. Kanina po yan, 7 o'clock. In a run that saw her stun erstwhile defending champion Naomi Osaka and former US Open champ Angelique Kerber, Fernandez booked her first career Grand Slam final. She faces the winner of the second semifinal between fellow teen Emma Raducanu and Maria Sakkari. Mamaya po, meron po tayong update dyan, ano po? Kasi natapos na po ang laban nitong kay Emma Raducanu and Maria Sakkari. Sabalenka looked poised to dominate Fernandez when she took an early 4-1 advantage in the opening set with her heavy serves. But the world number 73 recovered with a blistering comeback that would result in a tiebreak. The tennister from Belarus then looked to succumb to pressure with an error-prone outing in the tiebreak that gave the opening set to the field Canadian. Sabalenka recovered in the second set though as she forced the third decider at 6-4. As she was all tournament, Fernandez remained calm and collected against her second-seeded opponent. It proved crucial as she survived a fight back from Sabalenka, who erased a 2-game deficit when Fernandez led 4-2. Sabalenka then tied the set 4-all. Errors once again plagued the 20-year-old in the most crucial moments, though as she had a total meltdown at the 10th game of the set, which eventually gave Fernandez the finals berth. Alam niyo po, kaninang umaga ay napanood ko po ito, and from the first set, ano po, actually hindi ko po napanood yung unang part, but the second part, very composed itong si Fernandez, ano? Si Sabalenka ang medyo nai-irritate at one time he banged his racket in the floor. No, nasira yung racket niya, pero nawalan siya ng composure. While Fernandez, parang alam niyo, naglalaro lang. Laro-laro lang siya. Alam niyo, parang weekend tennis. Parang ganun lang ang laro niya. And what is amazing is that the crowd was behind Fernandez. Na po, yun po ang aking impression. At nanalo po si Fernandez, defeating world number 2 or the number 2 seed sa Balenka. In the meantime, meron po tayong update dito po kay Emma Raducanu and Maria Sakari. At ang nanalo po dyan ay si Raducanu against Sakari. 2 straight sets, 6-1 and 6-4. At si Raducanu po, si Emma ay 19 years old din, or 18 years old. She will turn 19 in November. So halos magka-age lang po sila. Below 20 ang magfa-finals po. Si Raducanu hails from Great Britain, but her parents were from... her parents originated from Bucharest, Romania, and Shenyang, China. Yan po yung roots niya. While si Leila Fernandez, ang father po niya ay Ecuadorian and her mother is Filipina. So yun po ang maglalaban sa Sunday morning po sa atin. Okay, so let's now go to our next topic, yung ating financial news, Balik ko lang po ito. Okay, unahin po muna natin yung ating special report on the Philippines Richest, based on Forbes magazine's evaluation. Okay, from the Business Mirror, siblings Villar still Philippines richest according to Forbes. So let me put that up, yung ating thumbnail. The siblings, heirs to the businesses built by Henry C. Sr. and property tycoon Manuel Villar, remain the country's richest persons according to the 2011 edition of Forbes list of the Philippines' 50 richest. Forbes noted that Villar is still the country's richest in terms of individual wealth. Despite the pandemic, the collective wealth of the 50 richest Filipinos was up by 30% to $79 billion. The wealth of more than half of the list members went up, with 4 listees adding over $1 billion each, according to Forbes. The top 3 were the biggest dollar gainers by far, collectively richer by nearly $6 billion. The magazine said the siblings of the ACEN group added $2.7 billion to remain at number 1 with $16.6 billion. Villar, 71, was ranked second with a total net worth of $6.7 billion. Port magnate Enrique Razon Jr. leapt to third place with his $5.8 billion wealth. Razon expanded his portfolio by taking control of East Zone concessionaire Manila Water Company, Inc. Unlike the Forbes billionaire rankings, this list includes family fortunes, including those shared among extended families. Net worths are based on stock prices and exchange rate as of the close of markets on August 20. The list can also include foreign citizens with business, residential, or other ties to the country, or citizens who don't reside in the country but have significant business or other ties to the country. Monde Nissan chairman Harutono Quifanus, an Indonesian, the company's CEO Henry Susanto and brothers Kang Soon and Peter Mar, heirs to the biscuit business that was sold by their family to Monde Nissan, are newcomers to the ranks. Quifanus became the country's 11th richest with a wealth of $1.4 billion following the initial public offering of Monde Nissan. He topped his sister-in-law Betty Ang, president of Monde Nissan, who was 18th with $1.4 billion. Kang Soon and Peter Mar were ranked 35th with $410 million, while Susanto was ranked 25th with $795 million. Dennis Anthony and Maria Grace Uy, co-founders of broadband service provider Converge ICT Solutions, which made its Philippine Stock Exchange debut at the height of the pandemic in October last year, were considered as this year's richest newcomers. The 2021 of the Philippines' Richest list edition has a total of 8 new entrants, including mass housing developers Luis Yu Jr. and Mariano Martinez, owners of 8990 Holdings, husband and wife Benedicto and Teresita Yuhuwico, who made significant wealth following and listing of DDMP REIT Inc., the real estate investment trust of Double Dragon Properties Corp. Double Dragon chairman Edgar J. Sia was also on the list and was ranked 28th with 675 million. Lance Gokongwei and siblings were ranked 4th at 4 billion. Jaime Zobel de Ayala, lahat po to in US dollars po, 5th with 3.3 billion. Jollibee Foods Corp founder Tony Tan Katchong, 7th with 2.7 billion. Realtor Andrew Tan, 8th with 2.6 billion. San Miguel COO Ramon Ang, 9th with 2.3 billion. And the T siblings 10th with 2.2 billion. The youngest tycoons on the list are Sia and Davao businessman Dennis Uy, while the oldest are Philinvest Group matriarch Mercedes Gotchanum and Lopez Group's Oscar Lopez. Lucio Tan's fortunes declined to about 1.9 billion and was ranked 12th, down from last year's 3rd, as the pandemic crippled Philippine Airlines, which recently filed for bankruptcy in the United States. So that's our news special feature for today. And let's now go to our main feature, which is ALLHC. This is from the business world. Okay, from the business world, Ayala Corp creates logistics unit. Ayala Corp said on Thursday that the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has given the go signal to create a unit dedicated to the logistics sector. In a disclosure to the exchange, the company said the SEC has approved the articles of incorporations and bylaws of AC Logistics Holdings Corp. On September 6. AC Logistics will serve as Ayala's vehicle for investments in the logistics sector, the company said. Business World reached out to Ayala Corp to ask for more details about AC Logistics, but the representatives of the company said no further details can be provided at the moment. In 2018, Ayala Corp, via infrastructure unit AC Infrastructure Holdings, invested 1 billion for a joint venture with Brilliant 1257 GmbH and Company, Vierte Vervalthongs KG, the two launch Entrego Fulfillment Solutions Inc., which offers delivery management of parcels, documents, and bulk deliveries of business-to-business clients and business-to-consumer units. Meanwhile, listed Ayala Logistics Holding Corp. or ALLHC is a subsidiary of the conglomerate Ayala Land. ALLHC focuses on services related to real estate logistics and facilities. So we have other financial headlines here, and courtesy of BDO Securities. In the macro news, trade gap further widens in July as imports surge. Then foreign investment pledges climbed 45.5% year-on-year to 22.5 billion pesos in second quarter 21. In the sector and company news, DOE moves to hike renewable share. Department of Energy po ang DOE. Then AC creates logistics units. That was our news earlier. Then property valuation reform pushed. And finally, banks say loss buffers can cover PAL woes. So those are our financial headlines. And now let's take a look at the happenings of the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, the PSEI gained 46.49 points or 0.67% up to finish the week at 6970.51. So, napaka-bullish po ng ating Philippine Stock Exchange, ano? If we will be drawing a parallel channel, ito po yung makikita natin. Ito yung pinaka-channel po niya. Yan po ang pinaka-channel po niya. and it has been moving upwards since August 2. So may mga dips po siya dito, but what is definite is that our indicators began moving under the candlestick at this point here, August 12, ano? Actually here, August 5 pa lang, ay nagpe-pierce through na siya, kundi dumediretso siya, no? Until tumaas na yung mga candlesticks above our indicators. Ngayon, sa market summary naman, 100 companies advanced, 90 declined while 54 remained unchanged. The all-share index also advanced 0.51%, while in the sectoral indices, only the financials registered a decline of 0.13% or 1.95 points down, so it's almost flat. However, the holding companies, industrials, mining, properties, and services were all in the green, led by mining at 1.72% and services at 1.66%. On the market status, let's review the most active stocks. Let's take a look at ALLHC, Ayala Corporation, Aboitiz Power, FGEN, ACEN, ICT, Glow, and PGOLD. Let's now start with ALLHC. Bullish ito. Yan, no? Solid green candlestick. This is a new high, no? 52-week high. It ended at 538. This is the highest so far for ALLHC, with our indicators giving a bullish indication. Nearest support ni ALLHC nandito po sa area to. 472 ang nearest support po niya. While the nearest resistance, I cannot plot it at the moment. Ito po yung 538 ay resistance level na po yan. Based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mga 4 or 5 candlesticks. But that's very thin po. It's very thin. As a matter of fact, our indications or all indicators would say that the stock is still moving upwards. Ngayon, yung RSI natin is already overbought at 73. Yan po ang ating insight for ALLHC. Tignan naman natin po si Ayala Corporation, which is also bullish at 814. In fact, it has been all green since August 25 when it has been moving upwards. Meaning po na yung opening price or the previous day's the closing price was higher than the previous day's closing price. So yan po si Ayala Corporation. Yung next resistance level po niya ay nandito po sa 832, while the nearest support level ay nandito po sa area to, nasa 797 area. When I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. Aboitiz Power, yan, nagko-consolidate lang po si Aboitiz Power, and it has been consolidating since September 1. But the closing price is under the candlestick, which would indicate a bullish trend. Bullish trend na po ito. However, RSI is already overbought at 76. When the RSI is over 70, the stock is overbought, meaning that anytime soon, the bullish trend may reverse. Okay? And then after Aboitiz Power, FGEN. Bullish din kaya si FGEN. Uy, napakataas ni FGEN, no? Nagko-consolidate lang po siya dito sa area to, and dito po ay very thin po, no? Yung kanyang support and resistance, ano? Actually, resistance level po itong 32, no? 32 level, while the nearest support is here at this level. Yan po. Nasa 29 to 30 po ang nearest support ni FGEN. And then, tignan naman natin si ACEN. Ito po yung most active kanina. Yan, pataas pa rin si ACEN, no? RSI is nearing overbought levels, however. The support level is, lagay natin dito sa 950. But this is already the highest po, no? It reached a high today of 1022, which is a 52-week high, and RSI is already overbought at 70. Ngayon, yung oversold naman po, 30, no? And below, oversold po yun, meaning anytime soon the stock price may move upwards. Ngayon po, ICT naman, most active din to kanina, and I think pataas din to. Yeah, no? Very active si ICT. And tingnan nyo po yung trend niya, ay talagang pataas, ano? After consolidating for a while, ay nagsimula siya mag-climb from March 2021. Up to today ay nagka-climb pa rin po siya. And if we will be drawing try nga natin mag-vertical channel. Yan po yung vertical channel niya. Yan po. Diyan po nag-move si ICT. Actually, we can say that the support area follows the 50-day EMA, no? Yung lower channel. And the support area based on the 50-day EMA is 172. While the resistance ay hindi natin ma-plot dahil ito yung pinakamataas niya, yung ICT. So far, as far as we can know, as we are concerned. Okay po, so yan po ang isang bullish trend, and if you want to ride the trend, okay lang po. Pero ingat lang po tayo, once the RSI reaches 70 and above, then the stock is said to be overbought. And then Glow had a good day today. So nagko-consolidate lang po si Glow, no? And dito po siya nag-move within this area. So the upper level is at 2936. The lower level is 2642, which is our resistance and support respectively. And then Pure Gold also moved up. Si Pure Gold naman, yan, bullish din si Pure Gold. Oh. And it has been bullish since this date, August 19. Biglang or tumataas na si Pure Gold, slowly but surely, but the stock is overbought already at 71.56. So ingat lang po tayo dito. However, magandang stock po itong si Pure Gold. I think it will be moving up in the next few days, or baka lang nagko-consolidate, ano? Kasi right now ay may volume po yung kanyang movement today, no? Tulad po ng volume dito ng August 31, September 2, and September 3, ay we may see some upward movement for Pure Gold in the coming days. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market September 10, 2021. Ito po si Benji Chodoro, nagpapaalala, mag-ingat sa COVID, mag-ingat sa scam, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at hanggang sa muli, happy weekend, God bless, and bye for now.